can't post until I go home. I can only do live and fucking.
You tape it, you send it home, you keep it on that.
Oh, why you being like this? Okay.
Let's go.
Bonjour.
Is it live?
How do you say hello in Spanish? Hola.
Hola, señorita.
Hola.
Señoritas. I
¿Cómo
love Spanish.
estás?
I love Spanish one. That's what I say.
¿Cómo estás? Muy bien. No hablo español. ¿Sí? All right. Our topic this time is going to be fake rappers and real rappers, and rappers we've met and rappers that we like and rappers we don't like, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I'm going to start off saying that I was in the rapper Chaos. If you ever heard of Chaos, I was in his video way back in the days, like 1998, 1997, Rise Like the Sun. I'm actually in that video.
He is. You're actually telling the truth about this one.
I lived on his street, and we filmed that on the street in Whitby almost like 30 years ago when I was like 18, 19. Personally, I am not a big fan of Chaos as an artist. As a person, I think he's one of the nicest person I've ever met.
Absolutely.
He's like, if you ever meet him, you'll agree with me. He does not seem like he has a evil bone.
Shoulder, yeah.
He doesn't have an evil bone in his body.
So I like that.
His music, I think, it's kind of that like Rasta. I don't want to say wannabe Rasta, but like second generation or like out of your country Rasta. I don't know how to explain it. You know what I'm saying? I just think it's kind of out of place in Canada, personally, to bring like Rasta.
He's trying to be different, man.
It's trying to be different.
He's trying to be different, bro.
I'm not like criticizing him. I'm just saying.
I don't criticize him at all.
I think he's a great guy.
I like what he did because he tried to bridge a gap between hip hop and something that's different.
That's
trying to bring something into the game that wasn't relevant.
Like Drake kind of, I wouldn't say transformed hip hop, but he was doing two things at one time.
Who?
Drake. He was kind of rapping and singing at the same time. So that's,
yeah, he was rapping and singing, but R&B, and he brought that together. He bridged that gap.
And I loved the way he did it. I thought it was amazing, and I hope he doesn't stop. Chaos is like, I don't know if he's Rasta. I don't know if he's conscious. He's conscious.
Like the Canadian common sense. He's trying to bring consciousness to hip hop in Canada.
Okay.
That's what he was doing.
Okay.
Because remember, what's his name? Long John Tall Sally.
Yeah.
He gave him a car.
Yeah.
He's like, here, have this car. It's a gift to you. He drove it around for a few weeks, and he said, fuck this.
Yeah.
I don't want it. He gave it back to him. It's not about money. You see what I'm saying? And I respect Kevin for that. Chaos, they call it. Kevin.
Kevin's
respect him for that.
outstanding sounds, if I remember correctly. Chaos
Kevin's awesome sounds.
Awesome, it starts with an A.
Sorry. Was it outstanding sounds?
Outstanding
I think it was Kevin's outstanding sounds.
Outstanding. I think it was outstanding. If I remember correctly, it was Kevin's outstanding sounds. So he's like a conscious rapper that I personally know. I lived on the same street as him, so there's nothing fake about what he does. So I respect that. I met Tony Ayo this year at a meet and greet. I love his music. For a guy that's been in the penitentiary for whatever fucking reason he was in there, whether he deserved it or not, to come out of the pen and be able to express yourself that way, I think is beyond fucking normal, you know? So I respect Tony Ayo. I don't care if he's rapping about killing people or selling drugs. As long as he can express himself, I think he's the top of the game. So I don't think he's fake. That's why I like him. I got to meet the Method Man and Redman, as you saw earlier in the podcast. Great guys. Amazing performance. Their personality is amazing. I don't see anything fake about Redman or Method Man. I don't see him trying to be too hard. They talk about certain things. I don't see him trying to be too hard.
No, I don't. I like him.
I like him.
Method Man and grew up to. Grew up to Method Man.
Yeah, I grew up to Method Man. Tikal. My favorite Method Man album is his first album, Tikal. PLO Style, Release Your Delf, Meth vs. Chef, and then Stimulation. he had bangers. I didn't really like the second one with Rockweiler, is it? Or he started getting into the space type of weird stuff, and I think. But now I like the way he's picking it up. I like Redman too. He's from Funkorama and Muddy Waters. I've been a fan, and now the stuff he's doing now with the freestyles and all that crap, he's killing it. I love that. I don't see anything fake about those guys. The only rappers I would say I think are fake and it's starting to get to them are you get some of these dudes like I don't know their names. Extension.
No, Extension, whatever his name was.
Yeah.
He was trying to make people empowered, bro.
What do you mean by that?
Like he tried to uplift people. He was like, "You're good. You're great. You're gonna do something amazing in your life. You're gonna be. That's what I liked about him. I have nothing bad to say about him.
The only
He
thing
got
I've
shut up
heard,
because of whatever reason, but he's not. He wasn't like that. He was trying to empower people, and I like that.
the only thing I heard he's like abusive. He's abusive to women or something like that. Is it him?
Blueface.
Blueface? Wasn't Extent? No, I think Extension did something too, and that's why something happened. I don't know. I hear all these stories, but like,
I don't like Blueface. That's all I say.
some of these dudes, it's like, okay, one minute you're hardcore, and the next minute you get charged for friggin' beating up your girlfriend or fucking.
That's Blueface, bro.
Okay.
That's Blueface, bro. That's not Extension. Extension wasn't like that.
I think that's kind of weird. It's kind of. I don't see why you would respect somebody for beating up his girlfriend and then talking a bunch of gangster shit. You know, I love West Coast rappers because I don't see how it's fake. I don't see how it's fake. I don't see how it could be fake.
I can't touch bases on that subject right now.
And I don't see how a West Coast rapper could put out a conscious album. I don't really see how that.
They do that.
The only one I can see doing that is maybe
Kendrick Lamar, yeah.
But I don't see how he's conscious.
He's conscious to a certain extent. Like
maybe for the West Coast.
He makes you think about what he's saying, and he makes you think about what he's doing.
I remember Rascas. I don't know if you guys remember Rascas. Remember Rascas?
Yeah, that's old school.
He was conscious. He was a political conscious. I used to like his style. But the thing about some of these dudes with this whole revolutionary shit, by the time you get old enough to fucking understand what a revolution should be, it's too late, and it's like that period is done. So this whole revolutionary rap, NWA, what's those guys, Public Enemy, I think that shit's done. I think that was early rap. I think that shit's done.
Public Enemy's done?
I mean, that type of fuck the government, fuck the police, fuck everybody. I think that's out.
It's been done and over with, right?
Yeah, I don't think it's.
There's no rappers like that right now. There's gotta be rappers.
No, everyone's saying fuck the cops, but like they were like fucking, putting like targets on their, like, you know what I'm saying? I think they were more. I don't know.
They put targets on themselves, definitely.
Yeah, like.
And I respect the shit like that. I don't know. Some popo are dirty as hell, man.
But at the same time, if you're gonna be a conscious rapper, I'll say like Ice Cube, you're gonna have to like back it up. You know what I'm saying? And I see guys like Ice Cube kind of falling off.
Ice Cube doesn't fall off, bro. He's on the track and he's falling, bro.
Okay.
I like Ice Cube.
I like Ice Cube. I like Ice Cube too.
Don't disrespect Ice Cube.
I'm not disrespecting Ice Cube. I'm just saying Ice Cube needs to like put 2 feet on the floor and start. You know what I'm saying?
He's diverse. He's here and he's there, and he's in acting. He's in hip hop.
No, I don't think he's diverse. I never seen him doing no R&B tracks.
No, but I'm saying he's diverse in the fact that he's acting, right?
Yeah.
Well, he brings a revenue stream of that. He was a gangster rapper, and the guy's still an OG. Look at him.
Okay.
The guy's an OG.
Method Man did movies. He did the track with Mary J. Blige. So Method Man for me was very versatile. He did a lot of stuff. He was political too, and that's why I respect him a lot too. I respect Ice Cube too. I like Ice Cube too. But like to me, it's like if you're gonna be a politician, you're gonna have to die for that shit. No, Malcolm X died for it. Martin Luther King died for it.
Yeah, but they're not rappers, bro.
Yeah. Okay.
Malcolm X is not a rapper.
I see what you're saying. Well, he was talking.
He did talk, but he wasn't a rapper, bro.
Could have been.
He was a political figure, okay, that spoke out against things that need to be spoken out
Ice
against.
Cube did the same thing.
Ice Cube did the same thing.
I think Ice Cube was a little bit more.
He has a different platform. You have to understand. He used rap as his platform to get his message out, right?
I think he was even
Malcolm
more.
X didn't have rap as a platform to get his message out, and he did it.
That's
regardless of the
nice.
situation.
So at the same time, you can say Malcolm X kind of led the way for some of these guys. I think.
Of course, most up.
Hypocrisy and everything, you know, like one day you're pro-black, next day they catch you in Kentucky eating fucking more than chicken wings. Eating fries.
Seriously.
God, eating fries. Don't eat fries. If you're into fucking politics, don't eat fries. Don't do it. Okay, so we talked about the friggin' jerks in hip hop. Let's talk about the
politicians in this world.
Politicians.
Let's talk about politicians.
I can't name a politician. Who's a politician?
You don't name a politician you don't like. Come on, name a politician you don't like.
Who's a politician?
Who's a politician?
Joe Biden, a politician?
He's a good man. I respect the man.
I thought Joe Biden was gonna get assassinated. I don't know why.
I think Putin is going to get assassinated if he's not already assassinated. Putin is a messed up man. He's a jealous man. He doesn't like people because they have power. So he wants to eradicate power from everybody. I don't like Putin. I like Russian people, don't get me wrong.
I don't see why I shouldn't like Putin. Like, I met guys like that look like him that were probably Russian, and I didn't see.
Bro, this man is trying to disturb people in Russia. He went into for example, he went into Ukraine and started killing people. Why? Because the U.S. wanted to build a base in Ukraine.
He didn't do it
At the end of the
personally.
day, he wanted to eradicate the Ukrainian people, and that's what he's doing. He's pillaging women and men in the sake of Russia for what? To say I have an iron thumb and I can do what I want to do. I do not like you. I don't like him. I do not like him.
First of all, Russia has a legacy they have to live up to, just like America.
It's Soviet Union. Soviet Union was a legacy. This is Russia. Russia has to back up and say, hey, I'm out of this business. I'm not getting involved because you know why? Who's going to gamble? U.S. is going to gamble. Canada's going to gamble. All the countries in the world are going to gamble against them. One day or another, they're going to fucking see their truth. I do not like Putin. I do not like Putin.
Okay, who else? Who else is a politician? I don't even know. I watch CNN almost every freaking day because of my parents. But for me to name a politician that I follow,
Never. Who you follow? You know, one politician I respect that doesn't get respect. Honestly, the Trudeau. Trudeau was a true man, right? The man was off topic right here. The man was cloned, right?
they cloned him.
I think they cloned him. And you know when they were doing the truck rally shit, and there was like Nazis out there. That wasn't Trudeau conducting the show.
So what, the Nazis were against him or with him?
No, they're against him.
Why?
Because the white Nazis. Look at Ottawa. What happened? There were truckers coming to Ottawa because the truckers had their rights. Well, what kind of rights they had? They had their amendment, the acts, freedom rights of acts, right?
Acts of protest.
Acts is right to protest, right to say what you want to say. They have every right to do that, and Trudeau pushed them away. That wasn't real Trudeau. That was a clone, bro. There are clones walking among us. People don't talk about this shit. I'm not talking about this real shit. There are clones among us. Are you a clone? Think about that. If you could clone a president, if you could clone a president, clone a politician, what's going to happen to the world?
What's going to happen?
Who's
What's
controlling
next?
the world?
What's next?
Who's controlling the world? Seriously.
Is everyone gonna look the same now? We're all gonna have fucking long fucking noses and fucking, you know, and big ears. Hey, is everyone gonna look like
The
this?
world is
you wanna
different.
look like this?
The world is a different
This is what
place.
clones are gonna look like
I'm not
10
supposed
years
to talk
from
about
now.
This is classified.
Think about
See
it.
this right here? It says classified. I'm giving classified information about the world right now. I can't talk about it. Done. I don't talk about this shit.
Okay.
There's clones everywhere.
As far as
There's governments,
politicians go,
being cloned.
I think everybody's a politician. I think everybody's a politician.
Who's controlling the clones? That's the question. Now you're cloning presidents, prime ministers, politicians, Senate. You're controlling the world. Who is controlling the world? That's the question.
So I got a question for you. What is the point of cloning? What is the point of that?
What is the point of cloning?
Yeah.
Let's say
to make a perfect race.
not to make the perfect race. That's not the reason. It is to create confusion among people.
How?
You take you grab a politician and you take him and you put him in a bunker, 10,000 feet down under the ground, and you clone him, and you clone the next politician, and the next politician, and this politician, you're creating hate. That's what's going on, bro.
I don't know if I don't know.
Cloning in 2014, they cloned 14 humans perfectly.
2014.
In 2014, they cloned
what
14
country is
humans
this?
perfectly. Now we're in 2023. The cloning process has gotten so good that you can't deny it. There are clones among us. There are celebrities that are clones. There are athletes that are cloned. Everybody that you think is in a position of power to control the planet is cloned. That's it, bro. I know this. I know.
Oh, so you're saying they're robots?
My point is that so you clone the person, you chip them with their ideas, and push those ideas.
So what I think man Ryan Marsh is trying to say is, when you think you're looking up to somebody that you think is Superman, you're really looking up to a robot that has no feelings, no idea of their
They
own.
don't have feelings. Clones don't have feelings, bro. You can try to make a clone cry. They won't cry.
Basically, they're not human beings anymore. They're just there to listen to your stupidness and answer back. So, good or bad, I don't know. I think personally, everybody's a politician. Everybody has politics in them. Everybody has power. Everybody has the ability to persuade other people.
Think about that.
To
Think about
influence.
that,
To influence.
Think about that. If you had the power to clone people, right, and take them out of power, and clone them and put them in a position of power, what's going to happen to the world? Think about that, man. It's honestly.
Think about it.
It's too true.
This is a message from Akibu featuring Ryan Marsh. Think about the people we look up to. Are they real? Are they real? Are they leading you in the right direction? Think about that. I'll give you 3 to 5 seconds
I can
to
disclose
think
you
about it.
information you will never imagine. Yes, the Prime Minister of Canada is cloned. The U.S. government is cloned. The Senate is cloned.
This is
They're
a
all
message
cloned.
from Ryan Marsh. He's not going to lie to you, is he?
I'm going to tell you something. People are cloned. And the people they're cloning are the people that are positioned in power. Why are they doing that? They're doing it to confuse us. And they're doing that. And it's every day. It's happening.
So the message today on Akibu's is watch who you follow. Because you might be following somebody that's not real. Okay?
Once again,
Turn it off, bro.
peace.
Turn it off. Cut it.
Peace.
Cut the show today. Cut the show today. This is getting deep.
It's getting scary and shit.